Okay, it's me. I decided to do a little Don Imus imitation today, put on my old cowboy hat to talk to you. I'm not going to do any politics. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. For those that you don't really know, I'm 74 years old. I'm retired. I live in Medellin, Colombia. That's right, cocaine capital of the world. This week, sometimes it's Peru. Um, Let's see, I've written 6 books. I think I've sold 5. Turns out I'm a great storyteller, but I'm a horrible writer. I don't like the grammar police very much, and that hurts you when you do it. And I self-publish, and I don't have the money to advertise or anything, so it's sort of hit and miss when I do it. I also do wood carvings. I hadn't sold any for a while, and then all of a sudden I got a nice order for 3 of my dogs, 2 of my deer plaques, an owl, and then a order for 3 more deer plaques. And the coronavirus hit, and the lady couldn't get to the bank to transfer the money. She didn't know whether she was going to have any money, and my wife wouldn't let me buy the wood, so I didn't do anything. I have the dogs already done, and the owl and all that stuff. That's part of my stock. They're already done. They're just sitting around, but would have been nice if I could have got that together. By the time I get the wood, I'll probably have arthritis. The way things are going. Let's see what else. I have a dog. I have about a 7-year-old. I don't know for sure because we adopted her. Labradoodle. She's got all these like fat lumps all over her. She's kind of overweight right now. We spoil her. Don't know why. She goes outside and fights with every female dog she can find. She's a pain in the butt. But her name's Antonia. She's helps me out with the videos, although she's not here right now. If she was, you'd hear her snoring. You know what a Labradoodle is, right? No? Oh, no? Okay. A Labradoodle is a half Labrador, half poodle. It was developed in Australia as a seeing eye dog, guide dog, hyperallergenic. And it appears that because bred so much that the breed is popular, it's not really an official breed, but because the dog became so popular that now a lot of them aren't hypoallergenic. This one happens to be hyperallergenic. She's goofy, she's crazy, she doesn't listen too much, but if you put a cookie in front of her, she'll follow you to the moon. What else about me? I'm opinionated. I get called a lot of names a lot of the times, and maybe rightfully so, I don't know, and I don't really care. I do opinions, and the funny thing about it is that and this is going back to when my mother and I used to argue about politics, that I'm right a lot of the time. I'm right a good 90% of the time, and it's just looking at things from the outside logically. I just look at it and I see it. I don't understand what I'm saying sometimes, but I see it, and I know this is the truth, and I know this is what's going on. And later on, I'm proven right. It doesn't happen overnight. And if I'm proven wrong, that's fine. I've been proven wrong. I mean, that doesn't upset me at all. But just don't say I'm wrong, because I'm going to check every dot, period, I, and everything else in that statement to find out if you're right or not. What do I do now? Like I said, I'm 74 years old. With this coronavirus, I'm technically not supposed to go out of the house. Thank God I got a dog, because they let you go out with a dog. You can go, you can go just about anywhere with the dog. They won't stop you. And where I live, it's sort of private, and the police know me anyhow, so it's no big deal. So, and this isolation at home isn't really bothering me that much. I don't go anywhere that much. I go out to dinner once in a while. My wife and I go out to dinner. She does. She goes everywhere. She goes to a farm. I don't want to go someplace and be uncomfortable. And I don't speak Spanish that well. Actually, I speak very little Spanish. I understand a lot of it, but that doesn't make any difference. People tend to take old people and sit them in a corner. And I don't feel it's necessary for me to drive 2 hours to sit there and be uncomfortable. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. And I've been this way my whole life. I don't dig family gatherings and whatnot. I like, of course, back then that's where I was drinking, and I couldn't drink when I was at the family outing, so that might have had something to do with me not liking them too much. Um, but I like my family down here. I like everybody. They're nice. They're funny. We always get together for the Super Bowl and everything. I don't know whether that'll happen this year. We'll look kind of funny wearing masks and gloves and surgical gowns, everything else. But I'm fairly happy. I wish I had more money and I could go back to the United States for a while. But right now, with this disease, I don't think I'm ever going to get back. I don't think there'll be a time when it'll be convenient or safe for me to go back, because I have all these extra health issues, the high blood pressure and diabetes, and if I get that virus, I pretty much cash my chips in, which, well, and that's a good thing I'm down here, because if I'm up there, there's a couple of people I'd really like to. Never mind. Anyhow, so that's about me. I like wood carving. I like being on the internet talking to people. I'm sarcastic by nature. It comes naturally to me. Some people have to work at it. To me, it just comes right out of my mouth. I don't even realize I'm being sarcastic. It's just my nature, the way I am. My mother was better at it than I am. She could take you and turn you into a pile of jelly on the side of the road. She was really good like that. Very sharp-witted and whatnot. I like young people. So did my mom, and it kept her young all her life, right up to just right before she died. And it's keeping me young. It keeps me active. Makes me want to read the news. Makes me want to see what's going on. I'm glad I don't have kids. That sounds strange, but I love kids, but I'm glad I don't have any. I don't think I would want to leave this earth knowing that I'm leaving these kids and the planet in the shape it's in right now, and the government the way it is. Anyhow, that's down here is 4:52 in the afternoon, and as usual, I just had my coffee and I'm losing my voice. So I will see you tomorrow, I hope. Take care, all.